Hi, Jeremy.
Đúng không? Đấy, rồi. Đi mà.
In my little.
Nice.
Yeah, but this also like is a very nice cooking class
Cooking
space.
class for minimum 5 people, or they can actually put 6 people around the demo table, and people can see how I cook.
Thank you.
Hey, thanks, thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah.
So 你而家做咩嘢？
Private chef and takeaway 咯。
So I want to eat. 我哋想食啲咩嘢都可以。
They tell me, then I customize for you. Or you want, I create a menu for you.
I miss your
I miss you.
French onion soup. It's still the
Best.
not one of the best. It's still the best.
Oh,
onion
thank
soup
you very
I
much.
ever
Thank you very much.
真係
這樣嘢咯 is how the timing of cooking onion, timing of adding the wine, timing, all about timing, and the final product is what you get. Yeah.
Can I say you are a French chef?
French chef, yes, French chef.
Because you have different, like you went to
France,
Vietnam for a few
Vietnam,
years and all
yes.
this.
I heard you want some wine, right? You guys want to choose the wine first? White wine?
Just pick yourself.
Let's wait. You want
Why you don't pick yourself?
Okay, everybody.
Go for a wine Chile.
From our limited collection.
Yes. Yeah.
I tell you, Anthony,
Yes.
he has a lot of knowledge about wine.
We have a very limited collections here.
Okay,
So-
very simple. Fully fousé.
If eh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and I know the place very well.
You have a house there. is it?
No, I know.
You have
I
a
also
property there,
import
is it?
wine from France, and I've been to France, every part of the wine places in France where they have the wine.
So this is how many points?
Okay, if you think of the best grower for Polyphosate, okay, she passed away already. A corporate company, I would say cooperative take over, and but they still put her name, Madame Ferré. Yeah.
Then this how many points?
This one, I have I'm not sure. We need to taste it to.
okay.
Taste it. Yeah, thank you.
So you decide how many points do you have?
No, I don't give point. I'm not Parker. Parkers are the one who give a lot of points to the wine rating.
But most of the time, are they correct? or not?
I would say most of the time they're correct. Yeah.
Because I know you also import your own wine, right?
Yes.
And you have direct connection.
Yes, I go to visit every year, and I bring customers to the vineyard to taste wine as well.
Don't talk about go to visit every year, okay? You don't talk about go to visit every year.
You're sorry about it.
Okay?
We'll do it once everything is
Right? Labor, right?
Yeah,
He owns us a trip, right?
yeah. I was just telling him for our 5th wedding anniversary. It was supposed to be a beautiful romantic vineyard tour to Bordeaux. What happened?
There was something really happened that I cannot control, but my humble apology for that.
Yeah,
anyway, if you have a chance, I will really drive you around France, all the vineyards to taste wine. Yeah.
下面講返轉頭啦。
Hey, thank you. Thank you.
Promise, huh?
Promise.
Promise, huh?
Promise.
Don't wait. Let us wait 10
No,
years,
no,
okay?
no.
No,
I mean,
not
if
10-year anniversary,
once
okay?
COVID is open and maybe we can travel, I'll bring you. Okay? Yeah.
Okay, your turn. I also want to try wine.
Okay.
Sure.
Let me grab a glass too.
Yeah, take a glass as well.
Thank you.
Here, this one.
Wow, this kind of weather.
Hey,
Something.
wait for me. Wait for me.
Wait.
Wait for me to toast. We got a toast to our France trip.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Anthony, you.
Yes?
Can drink or not on the job?
A little bit. tasting portion.
Tasting portion. Come drink on the job. We got to cheers.
No,
to
lah,
this.
wine is okay. Wine makes you in the mood for cooking also.
听者有份是吗？
Yeah.
这边所有人听者有份哎。
Normally when we cook, we have a glass of wine next to our.
Precisely.
Yeah,
So
so
just the seasoning.
yeah.
Okay, cheers.
Come, cheers.
Cheers. Yeah.
，Can or not?
一副字啊，
Oh, there's a special way to drink it, no? Must like that.
唔係嗌你啷口嘅大佬。
我们这样喝酒的
Tasting wine.
So you have to.
Yeah, you have to get air sucked into it, and then to aerate it. That's why you call it aeration. Then you can feel the taste of the wine. Yeah.
Well, I was also just saying that you Now, every time you give my husband a call, I get very worried. Every time you call him, I'm like, he's like, oh yeah, really sure, good or not? Yeah, okay. And then you buy it, and then until we have no space for it, and we're not drinking enough.
Because I have confidence on his taste.
Because so far, as I say, when I import wine, normally I will know the grower. We bring them to the vineyard to see the growers, and we taste the wine from the growers and say, hey, Jeremy, you're right, they make great wine. Customer always tell me, Jeremy, you don't rip us off, but the quality is there. So my philosophy has been this all this time. Yeah.
Then why you don't sell expensive?
Because I believe
you don't want to make money.
I believe it's not that I don't make money. Okay.
No, I mean you don't want to make more money.
I do make money, but at the reasonable rate.
So what I'm saying is why you don't charge?
No, because as I say, I believe
the market price at least.
No, I don't believe in market price. I believe it's what I'm selling. The customer enjoy the wine because of what the value is.
Did they ask is it fake or not?
It's never fake.
Is it fake wine or not? How come so cheap?
Because they have been because the people who I bring has been to the
Where is
vineyard.
this from?
Has been to the vineyard and they know. So nobody says that it's a fake wine.
Yeah,
And
so that's why my husband also regular customer now.
Exactly.
Right? Every time buy.
Be careful.
not cheap and good. No, not cheap and good. Reasonable
Original.
and good. Yeah.
I mean cheap means cheaper than outside.
Yeah, of course. There's like some wines that I sell, there is some wine I bring in, I can drink 2 bottles instead of 1.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, you continue chatting with him.
I'll put this in an ice
And then,
bucket.
do you want Tony to prepare the appetizer?
Can I prepare it appetizer now?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Please, Lily, thank you. Thank you.
但我始終都係唔明咧，因為你係做 restaurant business 噶嘛，it's all about making money, right？但係點解你反而會 charge 咁 cheap 咧？Actually, it doesn't make sense, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a guy who go by numbers. My character is not into numbers. My character is into what I'm passionate about. My passion is my cooking. My passion is my wine. My passion is like to let everybody enjoy what I source out in France or what I'm cooking, to make everybody enjoy the food, enjoy the wine, but at not the high cost that you pay for. We look at it, we are fine dining, but we don't charge fine dining prices. My fine dining restaurant, how much I charge you? Less than $100 for a 5-course menu. I mean, where can you find a fine dining with 5-course menu at less than $100 now? No way. You know what I mean? You see? Thanks.
How did you start?
Actually, I started
As
as a waiter,
How many years ago?
1976 after army.
1976.
Yeah, after army.
1976.
Yes, I joined the Mandarin Hotel, top of the M.
That's the year I born.
Yeah,
Why you choose French?
because I think French cuisine is.
But I mean, were you before that? Are you a food lover or what?
Okay, actually,
How is this? Is
okay,
your
when I come out of
interest?
the army, my main intention is I want to be a journalist. But then somebody tell me, hey, Jeremy, come join me. I'm at the Mandarin Hotel. So I say, and then I look at it, hey, journalists only $600 a month. If you go in the hotel, you get more salary and they get free food, all this. Is there anything like, hey, why not?
You go for money, you go for numbers.
Not money, not numbers.
Go for numbers,
no, that's not numbers. It's not about numbers now. It's something where you learn, okay? So, okay, go to service and that. So after 6 months in the Mandarin Hotel, I think, hey, I want to go for some place where I can learn something really good. So I decide French. Because French restaurant, you learn about wine, you learn about food, you learn about everything. And apparently the hotel has very good so-called in-house system where they train you. They teach you about wine, they teach you about liquor, they teach you about food, yeah. They teach you how to even flambe in front of the customer.
What's flambe?
Flambe means you cook in front of the customer, then you like brandy, you frame, or
You
crêpe
mean
Suzette, you
the
flambe.
dessert, is it?
Yeah, no, not just dessert. Like you cook the steak, you flambe with brandy, you make a sauce, then you make a dessert like crêpe Suzette, you flambe with Grand Marnier. But nowadays, no restaurant do flambe anymore.
Yeah.
Because the problem is that
Actually, have. I remember last time in Malaysia,
yeah,
because both me and 我老婆啦，
yeah.
去一個 restaurant，佢嗰個 final 嗰個 dessert 係喺我哋面前煮嘅。
Crêpe Suzette, no? Yeah.
Yeah,
I know.
and you feel very romantic.
Yeah.
Because I got
Yeah,
fire,
yeah,
got all
Fonte,
this.
yeah.
I like that kind of
Yeah.
presentation
Yeah.
in front of you, then do, you know.
During the time when I was working in a hotel, our F&B director are Swiss. Okay, they are Swiss. So every week we have a program whereby we need to go for this study because they want to train us in such a way. Oh, thank you. Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you. That's a tuna.
Yes, so appetizer, you're having a heirloom tomato salad. I cooked it with our ovens, and then also I have a little bit of tuna, and here is a cold cucumber soup as well.
Okay, thank you very much.
Enjoy.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah.
一邊食一邊講。
Okay. So when I decided to go in kitchen, I want to learn French cooking. The only way to learn good French cooking is to go to France.
So you went to France?
I went to France and
You mean the restaurant sent you to France?
the hotel. Yeah.
The hotel sent you to France?
So I was in
For how long?
1 year.
Well, 1 year can be a chef.
Yeah, because this is a crash course. For me, the school is actually one of the best school that actually teach you cooking. After the lecturer, right, you go hands-on. Then you cook. Then from there, you can tell your mistake or what's wrong or how you do it or sauce or whatever it is, you know? Yeah.
哇！咁你真係好犀利喎，學1年就得。
係咯，如果你有個心，好快學到。
Hungry 啦。
It's not hungry, passion for knowledge. Yeah. Just.
So then after that you went to Vietnam.
Yeah. It's a good challenge. Why not? You know, and I haven't been to Vietnam before. It's interesting for me to, to see something different. So I went. Yeah. 4 years.
Then why you decided to come back to Singapore?
Because it opened already.
Because Singapore like rental so high, you know.
Yeah, because
And
I
so
mean the
咁
idea
大
of
咁大壓力，you know.
我知道 but the idea of vis-a-vis to open vis-a-vis again, why not? That's my intention. And I think if I do this, there's a new experience.
因為我哋出去食飯嗬，I mean 平嘅價錢中等嘅高嘅我哋都食，但係 actually 好多時候都係差唔多咯。
係咯，
即係你冇食到一啲話好
Wow factor
即係哇好 it's
the
very
wow
something
factor
very new。It's a new idea, it's a new combination,
Yeah.
or it's a new， 即係都係差唔多。That's why 冇咩新鮮感咯，覺得。
實際我明白嗰啲 nowadays 嗰啲人咧食嘅嘢係咪 ？Something refresh, something interesting, something exciting. What I call is called a wow factor. When you have this, when 你睇嗰陣時 ，wow. It's not 你睇 wow. When you eat, wow. You know what I mean? That wow factor, not just by looking at the dish, when you can take photo or Instagram. Some places they do it very nice, they put it on Instagram, but when it comes to taste, they're lacking on that. So you want to create a dish whereby you look at it, but when you taste it, okay, the finishing, when you say, wow, this is, the wow factor, wow, that's so nice. And it has a wine that actually complements the dish so well. So this is my idea of the wow factor food I'm doing. So
what cuisine would it be?
it's a
Fusion?
It's a combination of.
Fusion 啊。
It's not really a fusion kind of thing. It's like French product with a bit of Asian fusion, Asian flavor, with a bit of Japanese flavor, with a bit of Vietnamese flavor. It's like the French product, okay?
即係 fusion 啦，
We won't call it fusion lah. I mean,
即係乜都有啲咯，
冇好似我嘅 product
雜冷咯。
唔係雜冷。Okay, this fish must complement with this, like okay Chinese or Japanese. Okay, you cannot this fish with everything. Like 唔得就攞到侵落去啊，變咗你明白喎。So I have this idea. When this idea come to me, I can create this.
你不如你可以 try 下嗰啲 dish，you know，咁我試下睇下好唔好食。
Can 我哋 one day 得閒，我哋喺度煮俾你食啊。
話俾你聽得唔得？
係咯，we
可
can
唔可以
do a-？
可唔可以？呢個 restaurant 開唔開得到？
開得到啊！
你不要跟这种没有文化的人讲这样多，他不会理解。讲什么 Japalang？What do you mean Japalang? People got they have ideas and he's got all this, and then you're like Japalang。
就是
你不要一锅冷水这样洒在人家身上。
Western food 跟 Japanese mix 嘛，Western food 跟 Chinese food mix 嘛。
还有 Vietnamese。
Yeah, it's actually okay. Now when I was in Vietnam, I learned something. Actually, Vietnamese and French are a very good combination. Okay.
殖民地啊嘛，
Ah?
佢哋以前殖民
How do you
地
get ingredients? Okay, the ingredients and then the sauce to make it is very interesting. Like you go to Vietnam, you go and see the street food right there. A lot of ideas come to your mind. Hey, if I can create this dish, okay, using French product or French sauce, or I can create this French dish using this method to make into my food, why not? It's something exciting, something new, something refreshing. People are like, I go to a restaurant, this is the same thing I do. I go to another restaurant, the same food. And then you have a restaurant, hey, all of a sudden, wow.
But Jeremy, you see, my question is, right, you can only wow that one time, right? The first time I eat, obviously, it'll be wow. But then how do you...
sustain this wow factor.
Yeah, that's why I say, you know, a lot of restaurant is to keep their signature dish. And then from after that, if they work out, see how progressively, whether this dish is favorable or not. They can count by the numbers, whether how many people order. So for me, it's the same idea. Every 3 months, I change my menu when I have my restaurant. So how I change the menu is based on the favorite. Like my onion soup, I cannot take it out because everybody must come for the onion soup. Everybody must come for my foie gras or whatever it is, okay? So I cannot change certain dishes. But if this dish is so popular with people, if I create a dish using that, you know, so popular, why not keep it? Yeah, that's my idea.
Actually, previously when he was running Vis-a-Vis, it was also not the wow factor, was it? Like what attracted you to go to his restaurant?
The French onion soup.
That's all.
Well,
And
somebody
also,
must have
not
introduced,
not
right?
that's all.
How did you know?
And also the beef chocolate sauce.
Yeah, the beef chocolate sauce.
And also the cherry jambalaya.
Yeah, cherry ruby.
The dish that you would me with. I gotta thank you for that.
Thank
and
you.
also there's one dessert. I remember I told you, it's a pear,
Yeah.
but with the red wine.
Yeah,
the whole
the
pear
red wine
becomes
sauce.
red
Yeah,
color. That
yeah.
one.
Quite real
Then
wine sauce.
the inside of the pear is actually hollow.
Yeah. It's,
即係挖空佢。
Yeah,
That
chocolate
is a dessert.
yes.
That one is very.
未食過咧。
我都會做，你教過我做一次係咪？
教你做一次
但我唔記得咗點做。嗰個真係嗰個真
That
係。
one is very time consuming.
Consuming.
Yeah, to do that dessert. But
But
when it's
whole-
very nice, when you eat it, it's like, okay, normally what a lot, okay, it's a traditional dish like a pan red wine sauce, okay? But if you can make that pan red wine sauce something unusual, why not? So the idea come to me, everybody makes a pan red wine sauce. If I have something right inside it, when you cut it, you know, and eat it, it's not just a pan red wine sauce, it's something nobody does.
Yeah, but then when somebody eat that, right, then they will copy you, what? And then
No, how to
it's not-
copy? Okay, I tell you what, how people copy me. Vis-a-vis,
为什么你这么奸笑？
okay, vis-a-vis has a very, okay, you know what, durian, okay? I'm the first one to start with all this durian dessert because people like durian, Singaporean
神
dessert.
啊呀呀
Okay. When I start making my durian souffle, my durian creme brulee, nobody does it at that time. Nobody. Okay, in '92, who does durian creme brulee, durian souffle, and all this? So anyway, it was so popular customer. Then some of my customers, you know lah, then Lizami started, and then some of my customers, I remember this is what I heard from. They went to the restaurant and said, "Hey, Jeremy started doing this durian souffle. It's so nice, though." Then asked the chef. I think the chef was Justin then. Hey, can you do the Jeremy durian souffle? I think he does, but I don't know how he does it. How I do it, you may not know. Why must you listen to somebody? If a customer come to me, and they will go to another restaurant to eat, right? They say, "Hey, Jeremy, hey, that restaurant, the dish so nice, oh. Will you do that?" I say, "Sir, or ma'am, I'm sorry. If that restaurant has a very nice dish, you go and eat. I cannot copy them because I don't know what they cook. Why should I do that?"
Yeah, but somebody can copy you. Well,
They
that's what I
cannot
mean.
copy because unless they know how I do it, I show them how I do it, they can copy. But if let's say I do a durian souffle, if I don't tell you how I do it, will you know how I do it? You know what I mean or not?
But and what happens if I prefer that durian souffle
Okay,
instead
then
of
it's good
yours?
for him because he creates something different. You know what I mean or not? But the originality is me. What I do, nobody can copy.
And how come you're so cool about it? Like somebody copy your idea, and maybe if they copy your idea and they actually make it even better.
Yeah, I mean,
Then how
I'm
do
very,
you,
I will respect the other guy who is better than me. Yeah, because I say, hey, wow, you know, 高手高
So is
手。
that why you want to learn from him? So why did you learn cooking from him?
Why?
Yeah.
I mean, to me, I interested on cooking because I'm Cantonese. Cantonese is Chinese, right?
Yeah.
I mean, of course, in Chinese cooking, there are Sichuan, there are I mean 很多不同的
Yeah.
different 菜系啦。Oh, thank you. 有很多不同的菜系啦，但是因為我自己係廣東人啊嘛
係
，so Cantonese。咁除咗 Chinese food 就係 Western food 噶啦。咁 Western food 我覺得最有代表性嘅就係 French。
係咯。
嗰時係 French 好，我覺得好 artistic，所以我覺得好 interesting 咯。咁其實除咗呢個Cantonese cuisine， oh thank you。
Thank you.
Join them as well.
Should I join you all for?
But how do
Yeah
you
lah,
eat
this
it?
way.
No, I can share
You want to
lah.
move there? Or you want to stay here? You still prefer to stay here, right? Never mind lah, I'll just watch you all eat. And then I'll...
Yeah, just sit there, eat there.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Oh. Okay, yay!
I'll do it.
Should you sit here? Sit here?
I see it.
You sit here? Jeremy, sit there.
See where? Here.
Jeremy, you sit there. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I don't mind a water as well. Okay, thank
Actually, very good for doing private dining. Two plenty of table, long table. Then you can set up menu and you can cook here and serve same omakase menu.
I think Tony wants to add some sauce, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Come.
You want some water, right?
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
And to finish it up, we have a sauce as well.
Okay.
So can you also
Explain at the same time? Yeah, sure,
Yeah.
sure. So you're having a pork tenderloin, and then here is an onion reduction with a sweet potato puree,
Okay.
and then a glazed asparagus. So enjoy.
Thank you.
thank you.
Thank you. Do we eat the pork first or the vegetable?
Preference.
Okay.
If
For me, you
possible,
take-
eat at the same time.
Taste everything, no?
Taste everything.
因為我們說到哪裡啊
Copycat.
？Copycat
And then 為什麼你要跟他學？
啊。
Why did you want to learn cooking from him?
跟除咗 Cantonese、French，其實我仲想學 Indian。I feel Indian 有好多嘅嗰啲 spice。I feel is very，因為佢哋呢啲 food 哦，is very deep in their culture。To understand the food, also understand their culture。我覺得呢啲係，因為係一種係人嘅生活嚟㗎嘛。
係咯。
即係我感興趣係呢一方面。
But why Jeremy? Of all the French chefs out there.
Actually, because it's you。我覺得你係嗰種
Open.
好唔會去好孤寒，
Yeah. Not
教人
selfish.
哋嗰啲，就是不是那種很吝嗇的。我為什麼要教你？就是那種他是不怕的。他說你要學，我就教你了。其實我覺得這樣的人是很 confident。所以我覺得就跟他能夠很能聊。
Because for me, I'm very happy if somebody want to come and learn cooking, because I impart my skill. That's why what we learn in school, that our professor always tells us, you cannot be selfish. What you learn from us, you impart the skill to people, so they can carry on, to teach other people the right proper way of cooking. Like say, okay, I create this recipe. These are the ingredients. I will give you the whole recipe. Then you follow the step. But it's not just like giving you the recipe. If I give a recipe, you may not turn out the same as what I teach you, because you see. When you see, you know the step, how I do. If I just give recipe, if I like 10 people, I give 10 people recipe, everybody will come out with different thing. Yeah, but as long as you watch how I cook, and then you know, this step I put this, that step I put that, and then at the end of the day, you'll perfect that dish.
每個人嘅手勢唔同，即係做嘢嘅方式唔同。
係咯。
因為其實 even the pan, the material, even the
Yeah.
stove and the ovens, they
The
all...
heat and all this, yeah. I can say on medium heat, but how you know what kind of medium heat I
Yeah,
want?
yeah, like what's medium heat, right?
Yeah.
So cheers to not being selfish.
Yeah. Thank you.
And for teaching him all the
Yeah, thank you.
yummy food.
Cherry 轉俾你
Like Cherry Joe. Actually, what was he
You know-
like? What was he like as a student? Is
Oh.
he like a good student?
No,
or
yeah,
like
then
a-
the first he come and he was like, okay, I want to learn.
Like 你有没有
Yeah.
教到要吐血 because
No,
like,
no, no. I mean, it's easy. I show him first. Okay, I say, look, you see, you don't cook yet. You see what I do. Okay, then after that, you do. Then of course, like then he will sometimes out of the blue call me, hey, I just bought a fish. What can I do with this fish? I say, you bring the fish lah. I don't see your fish. How big your fish? How I know? You bring the fish, and then from there we come out a recipe for this fish. Yeah. So.
Because he usually is in between lunch
Break,
and
yeah.
dinner
The
break.
break time,
I
3
mean, it's
o'clock.
also his rest time lah. Then he would take up his time, his own time to teach me in the kitchen.
In the kitchen.
So that's why I very appreciate that one. And actually 嗰段日子我其實係我自己嚟講啊，係好難忘。因為有時我買啲菜或者買啲咩我跟住去煮，跟住大家你又教我喺度煮，然之後跟住喺度食。I mean 嗰段時間我覺得係好，就是除了做演員之外，是另外一種 life 咯。我是覺得，it let me 認識到一些很不一樣的東西。
this was at Chun
Yeah, Chunjin Road. Yeah.
That's why 我對這個 vis-a-vis 也是很有感情。I still remember the big mirror.
Yeah. The mirror in the restaurant.
In the
Very
restaurant.
beautiful. It's a feng shui mirror.
Yeah. 但是我還記得他有時候還去跑步。
Because the time I'm very so-called alcoholic. I run 3 times a week.
But restaurant work is very tiring, right? To work in a restaurant,
You
you're on
need
your
to-
feet all the time already.
But you need to, you need to exercise, ma. You're talking about a chef, right? A lot of people think a chef is like big, fat kind of thing.
What we see on
I don't
TV.
want to be like a chef like that. So I'm very physically, because when I was in the hotel, Makobo, I trained kids how to swim for 8 years.
What?
Small kid.
You are a swimming instructor.
Yeah, for 8 years.
多才多艺 OK?
你未知道咧 One day you're swimming, I'll show you how I swim.
他很多 one day 嘞，你知道吗？我觉得 one day 我们要去法国 one day 1 day 很多
Your Paco one will come.
come true。
都係你真係犀利，你真係我你唔死啊！
教人水游水8年啊！
即係你唔係嗰啲咧，成日都諗住要揾好多錢嗰啲人。
咁係㗎，揾錢啊！我會發達啦，我唔喺度啦㗎。揾 CV 啊，揾 tissue 你
即係你唔係嗰種。但係其實點解你唔係嗰種人咧？
我覺得
即係有錢，
我覺得
即係點解你會唔係即係我要賺多啲錢？You are talented and you have so many experience.
For me, I got everything in life. So what more should I want? So at this point in time, I say the most important thing is happiness and good health. I've been through a lot of things. End of the day, I say, okay, this is what I want. This is what I need. I don't need a millionaire to enjoy life. I don't need a millionaire to buy nice cars. If I can travel an MRT and bus, why not? It's not that matter of money become a millionaire or billionaire to enjoy all this.
所以你唔係嗰啲好一定要去嗰啲好高級嗰啲地方食飯嗰啲人啦。
Oh, man, cook up, then once a while you need to spoil yourself. That's why I always like to go to France to eat at the Michelin restaurant because I know if I go to a Michelin restaurant in France, I know what I'm going to get. The product itself, the way the chef does it, the effort they put in is very different from what Singapore does.
So you mean you will go to other countries?
Yeah.
You go to the very expensive restaurant.
Yeah.
But in Singapore,
No.
you don't.
I will not do that.
But if you don't go, sorry.
No, please.
But if you don't go to the Michelin star restaurant, how do you know what are they doing?
I can see from the website what they're doing, menu, and then I can see the recipe. You know, some of my friends who went to eat, they will send me photo. Yeah.
But you don't know the taste, right?
Okay. Taste, you can tell by what they're serving. What they describe in the menu, you can tell the taste.
他吃的盐比我们吃的米多。
我知道了，但是他讲嘛，就是每个人的做法不一样嘛，同样的 ingredient 可能大家的做法也不一样。
但他就觉得不值啊，那钱还的不值。如果稍微便宜一点，可能他就会去试。
Okay, imagine 80 you go there, $400 you pay. Well, do you think I serve you I sell? Thank you. I sell it $80. You go to a restaurant, you pay $400. Would you think it's expensive? Of course, you would not pay for it, right? End of the day, it's like, hey, I know the price of wine. I'm not going to pay $400 for a bottle of wine.
Sorry, just to cut you off.
Okay.
It's just
Yeah,
a
sure.
mango cheesecake. We made it as a
Yeah.
little bit of like mango mousse in the middle and
Okay.
honey twill.
Thank you very
Enjoy.
much. Yeah,
Thank
thank
you.
Thank you. 咁樣轉過嚟，尖頭對住我哋，
係咩？
係尖頭 always 對住你。Then you can do like that. You can eat like that.
Ah, okay.
Okay. Not true.
咁你自己咧，其實對於你嚟講，而家 how do you see cooking compared to last time?
Okay.
After all these years, you are working overseas.
You see, like people now are very innovative. Okay, a lot of people travel, they eat in other countries, Japan or Indonesia or whatever it is, Europe or America. So a lot of the chefs, they have innovation from all this experience they do. The thing is now, the problem about the Michelin, okay? How these Michelin people want to grade you to become 3-star, 2-star, 1-star. But you must understand, to be a 1-star, food, not just food, what you give, glassware, cutleries, all these are processed into Michelin. When you get 1-star, you want to go to a 2-star, you need to change your glassware to become 2-star, or your plate to be nicer plate to become 2-star, or your cutlery become 2-star, and your food design. Then when you want to take to the third step, 3-star, then everything had to be elevated. I've been to a lot of Michelin 3-star in France that most French people ever go to. I mean, honestly, I can speak that because every year I will go to visit a lot of 3-star that nobody would think of one. Okay, but some of the Michelin 3-star they give up. Why? Because end of the day, it costs them too much money. If you have time, we will visit the restaurant. If you ever going to go visit there.
Another thing we have to cheers to, come. Seal it with a clink of glasses, come.
Look me in the eyes.
Yeah, you know, not just one or two. A lot of restaurants will give up their staff because of that. You know.
Very cutthroat industry that we don't realize.
But for me, my philosophy is that if I ever a chance to open my restaurant again, I will take the criticism with a pinch of salt.
But I mean, Jeremy, like being a chef, right? I heard from a lot of, because I also know some people who run restaurants or in the related restaurant business. They say that like the young people now they don't want to be in this industry because it's very tiring.
I will say it's very true.
It's very tiring and also 揾唔到錢啊。
Yeah. Okay. Nowadays.
And actually, how 你點樣睇呢樣嘢？
Okay. You see now.
你講。
Okay. Nowadays, you look at the whole F&B industry. The issue here is not about money. You know, it's about the time they spend doing all this. If I have to cook and I wash, how tired am I? And the next day I have to come back to the restaurant at this time again.
Then how? I mean, less and less chef.
It's not less and less chef. There are chef, but then you see, I tell you don't believe. You go and look advertisement. Every restaurant is looking for cook, looking for service
But it's
staff.
not just only chefs, right? It's service staff. They don't
Yeah,
have
service
enough
staff
service
also.
staff.
No quota,
No,
no.
but how he become a chef? He start from as a
waiter.
waiter and then a manager. Then you know how the restaurant operates.
Yeah. But nowadays,
It's not just about you. You
Okay.
know how to cook.
I tell you what happened. I went to Lau Choi Seng the other day. And Lau Choi Seng, the daughter, was just a kid when I know her. You know, I know the father and dad. I used to buy a lot there. You know what she said to me? Jeremy, before you become chef, it take 10 years, right? Nowadays, 2 years, they call themselves chef. So what has they learned within the last few years? What have we learned to get to be a chef in 10 years? It's a big difference. Yeah.
Hey, what does cooking mean to you, actually?
What does cooking mean to me?
He is about bringing like passion, you know, it's a passion for him to bring good food to people at very affordable prices, right? That's his passion. I'm just thinking for you because you know you wanted to learn cooking and you're very interested in it.
I feel cooking to me is a form of expression.
personality.
Like while you're cooking the cherry jambalaya to you, and I feel like there's an interaction with
the
you.
love in it.
There's an interaction with
the
you.
love in it.
Yeah.
And you enjoyed it.
Yes.
Then I win your heart.
I think it's from his perspective. That means it's true lah. The way to a man's heart is through his stomach.
Yeah.
And also my friends, and also because I invite them for dinner, for a meal, then I cook something for them. It's an interaction.
Yeah.
So it's how I express my love to them.
Yeah.
I believe it's like that. And also it's also like acting. It's a expression.
As I say, the philosophy is up to
Yes.
you. How you want it to be done, how you want to cook it. It's just like acting. Whether you add a bad guy or add a good guy, so how you show your.
Like last time also, 你演一个坏人, right? There's a traditional way that you have to be like
Yeah,
that, stereotype.
yeah.
But now this day, you don't need to look like that to act a bad guy, right? So actually, you can find your own ways to interpret.
Yeah, it's true.
So is there a cuisine that like you? I know you say you want to learn Indian, right? But what about like Jeremy? Like, is there any cuisine left for you that?
And actually, how
The only things that I never want to learn is Indian because I think there's too much things put inside there. Like they chapang all in there.
Chapala using his words.
But I seldom eat Indian. I mean, I do lah. I mean, I go Little India, the fish head. Okay, I can produce the fish head. But other dishes, I can make the call it lamb skewer, with the yogurt, marinade, all this. Yeah, there's certain things I can do from there, but not all the dishes I want to do.
Have
I
you
learned.
tried Kerala food? Kerala in South India. It's South India, right?
No.
I was there for an Ayurvedic retreat, and it was vegetarian. It was just like all the meals were provided, and every meal is vegetarian. And I was just blown away by the food. It was so good. I don't know. Maybe the perception of Indian food is the 重口味 type that you're talking about. 但是那个我觉得真的很好吃. Maybe you didn't have a chance to try.
No, because as I say, Indian food can be like North Indian, South Indian, Central Indian. Like take a China for instance, Sichuan food, Cantonese food. So it's the same thing like Europe, like France, I said. Different place has different style.
Speaking of this, I just remembered. Did you do something, and then you called him for advice for some recipe, and then it didn't work out when you were there filming some
China
cooking
one, is
show?
it? In China.
Was it?
the sea cucumber?
Hello, sea cucumber.
What was
lor.
that? What was that?
Okay.
Also harnessing the natural
He asked
ingredients
me
in
to
okay.
different ways,
He
right?
asked me to deep fry the sea
Okay,
cucumber.
what happened was that he had two cooking done. One is in Beijing, one is in the beer place.
Qingdao.
Qingdao. Okay, before he go to do the demonstration in the TV show where he do the Beijing food.
I need to cook some like because 青岛出那个 sea cucumber 嘛，所以因为那个节目既然在青岛拍，就要用一个 sea cucumber 来
and
做
the
一个
beer.
dish，
And the beer.
来做一个 dish。
Yeah, the beer because he said Qingdao is the beer. Then before he went to Qingdao, he said he had cucumber and the beer. So I used the beer and the Singapore sea cucumber. We fried it and I do a beer sauce and we have the like some vegetable. It works perfectly well. So nice. We tasted it. Wow, 真好食. Wow, 真係 very good. But when he went to there and do when he fried it, water kept running out. He's like, but, hey, I got a problem. Cannot fry because So I said, shit. Sorry, my words. So I said, oh my God, thank God.
我嗰陣時嘅心入邊唔係 shit 啦，我嗰陣時心入邊係好多英文字母。
So when he called me,
Wait. Let me ask first. 当他做那道菜的时候，你有在吗？在新加坡做的时候，
yeah,
你
we
有在
did
吗
it. We tasted very nice.
Let's hear his side of the story. So what's your side of the
Because
story?
the sea cucumber in Qingdao is different with the sea cucumber in Singapore. The texture and everything is very different. So yeah, that's what happened. It
Yeah.
just doesn't work.
Doesn't work. But tell if you can replicate the same dish here again with the sea cucumber, you must taste. It's very nice.
Can you do that again? Can you still remember
I
the
forgot
steps?
how to.
We'll do it one day for you to eat. Okay, I will guide him. I don't want to cook. I'll guide him for you to eat. It's very nice. I tell you, you won't believe it.
That dish is like, would you say it's more like Asian or a bit of,
Nobody does it.
or like is that
No,
French
it's like-
influence or
Can't
what?
say it's
You
Asian
cannot.
or
You
what.
cannot find it. Nobody does it. That dish, nobody does it except that he brings to me. Then we created this dish.
It's not a
Like
Chinese
that day,
or Western
out of the
or
blues,
what,
he
or
came out.
Japanese.
Yeah, no. It's something that both and I work and I created it for him to go and do.
Are you always this obliging? Like
I'm
when
not-
somebody call you and say, hey, I need this, are you always this
Yeah,
obliging?
for me, as I said, it's a passion. A passion in me that I enjoy cooking. I'm willing to impart my skill whoever want to learn. Yeah, that's why I
而且我觉
say.
得跟他学东西很容易，感觉很容易。
Yeah.
Like you give people the confidence that it's very easy to be
Yeah.
done and like, you can achieve this at home. And I think he's always helping people save money.
Yeah.
So I think, that's the thing about you that I think some people appreciate. I mean,
Yeah.
people appreciate the fact that you are helping us save money.
Yeah.
Like you don't need a lot of unnecessary stuff. So you make it very easy and achievable.
Yeah.
So that's one
Just
thing.
like when you go to a restaurant, right? Then the waiter tell you, hey, you don't need to order this. Actually, this also can. It's quite nice.
Yeah.
Then you feel the different.
Yeah.
The
Like
difference
Like when they're very
very
honest
different.
about
Yeah,
what is
yeah.
good on the
Yes.
menu and
It's not like
they're trying to sell you the most expensive
Yeah, ask you
dish.
to order everything. All this. Yeah.
No, but as I say, in terms of my cooking, right, it's not just a dish that tastes good. What I add into it also impart on the health of your health for your health's sake as well. It's good for your body, like veggie lah, meat lah, sauce and all those, which actually create like make your health better.
So I think just before we end, we almost have to end already.
Yeah.
Then like, you have anything you want to
There will always be a lot more things.
with him? I know that takes another session.
Yeah, it's okay, don't worry.
講不完。
講不完。
飲唔完，食唔完，講唔完。
啱啱我哋講 wine 啦。
So the next time
next
when
program we do
this,
about wine.
Next time that when we do this, we hope that it's a traveling one in France.
Yeah, okay. Yes,
你
yes.
唔好耶耶耶啊！同你講耶耶耶。